Hello, and welcome back to the Cade and Joaquin Talk at You podcast. If you're watching us, you might notice something crazy and different. You can see us better because we put up lights, because Ksenia, executive producer Ksenia, told us to, and number one fan. Everywhere you look, we look like a
I love that show.
You love Full House?
Dude,
I also love a Full House.
I have to.
Because San Francisco, I had a stroke.
Yeah.
I had a little bit of a stroke right there.
I fucking also it's a good show.
It
Fuller
is a good
House,
show.
Hot dog water.
Holy shit, even in person, we look
yeah.
better.
Yeah. I didn't realize it was that.
We just exist in the
We
regular
make
lighting.
movies.
We make movies. Literally all the time. Anyway, welcome back to the fucking podcast.
Welcome back.
Everybody knows that we're the best podcast in town, the funniest podcast.
I would admit that those guys on TikTok who are always
No,
yelling
yeah,
at
those
each
guys
other,
are much better
they're
than us.
so good.
Come on our podcast.
You think it's because they go topic based a little bit?
Do they go? I don't know.
They
'cause
just
I
say
don't have
about
TikTok.
they talk about something.
Like they go in with a thing.
They have like a list. We just talk about bullshit.
We could try it with a list. Let's make a list right now.
Okay.
On the air.
Controversial topics.
Don't look up controversial topics.
Why? We're gonna see what they got.
I think this is gonna end badly.
I'll look through it.
You look through it.
Yeah, controversial.
I want to pitch something to you.
Contemporary.
Executive producer Ksenia has sent us a message through
I was reading it.
the Matrix.
It's just the first one was
The first topic.
the first topic they gave me.
It's bad.
No, it's not bad. It's just not that. I mean, if you knew what it was, you wouldn't want to say it was bad. But the fact that was just the first one is just
Like the internet's first one for a podcast topic. What you look up? What you Google?
controversial topics.
Oh, I forgot already.
Yeah, it was abortion.
Oh wow, yeah, that's bad for a comedy podcast. Jack was being
bushy
talked
eyebrows.
about. I have bushy eyebrows.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just not realizing because the fact of your glasses, it takes up half of your top part of your glasses.
Yeah, the glasses make my eyebrows look smaller, but when I take off my glasses, my eyebrows look fucking huge.
Holy shit, you're
I
right.
got big eyebrows.
I've never realized that.
Yeah,
That's nuts.
that's why if I just didn't wear my glasses, I'd be eyebrows guy. But because I have glasses on, I'm glasses guy.
Oh, we talked about the Clue Party, and everyone thought I was racist for like 6 hours.
Well, okay. So here's the thing: everyone who's listening
at this moment right now, we haven't done the Clue Party.
Yes, Clue. So we're recording this on a Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Our Clue Party is on this upcoming Saturday, and you will see this podcast the following Tuesday.
Yes.
So at this point in time, I will reveal to everyone listening. So first, we should probably set the stage.
Yeah.
What is a Clue Party?
A Clue Party is where you play the game Clue,
Mhm.
and you go dress up as Clue characters.
We also watch the film Clue.
and you watch the film Clue, but we put a twist on the party.
This was Audrey's idea, I think.
Mm-hmm.
She said we should do a real life murder. Well, not a real life murder, like a fake real life murder.
We killed somebody.
We killed JFK. That was us. We're doing Zodiac. Did Zodiac Killer do that? Who is that guy?
Lee Harvey Oswald.
Lee Harvey Oswald. Zodiac
The
Killer.
Zodiac Killer.
They could have phoned him in. They could have said, "Hey, guy, can you do us a favor real quick? We need you to kill not." A lot of bad has happened to the Kennedys, but we need something real bad to happen to the Kennedys.
Well, I think the bad started with JFK.
I think the Kennedys have just kind of been a cursed family all around.
Well, JFK, then his brother. I think that was it.
No, they're still cursed. Anyway,
Who's to say?
not a real life murder, but a fake murder. And
Well, not the
originally the murder
FBI.
was going to be that of Joaquin. And also instantly, this was on a FaceTime call with me, Audrey, and Joaquin. And they immediately said, well, we'll give it to Cade because he's the one who could probably plan this.
Yeah. I mean, that was just
It's true.
true.
So the original plan was that Joaquin would be the one who was murdered. And we have upwards 11 to 13 people coming to this party. So originally... More?
Yeah.
Holy
Because
Christmas.
of Yiddy's sister. No, because we lost two. And
I
those
think
two
it's equaled
replaced him.
out.
Yeah.
So anyway,
No,
originally...
and the other girl.
Oh, yeah. So we're
Yeah.
down one, actually.
No, we're up one.
Up one.
Because Audrey's friend.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's to say? Who's to say? We don't want to dox anyone, except for
wanna-
apparently Yiddy. Yiddy, you get to have your name on podcast. Come on the podcast.
Yiddy knows us.
Yiddy knows us. Does he know we have a podcast? He does.
Yeah.
Yiddy should come on the podcast.
Yiddy should come on the podcast.
That'd be a great episode.
We should have the whole
Yiddy,
friend group podcast.
everybody in the friend group come on a podcast at some point.
Yeah.
You will all sit on this couch. We can't have all of you at once because that is just a nightmare. But we can do.
No, I think all of us would be really funny.
You think 13
and we do
people?
it like the Tonight Show.
How do they?
3 guys sitting on the couch and 3 guys sitting behind on chairs.
So we get 6 people.
Mm-hmm. That's the whole group. The main core.
Oh, the core. Okay, yeah.
No.
I think it's more than 6.
Take away Isaac. Isaac's been on the show already.
Isaac's been on the show.
Isaac's going to be upset at me for saying that.
I'll cut it out.
I'll keep it in.
You want that kept in?
Yes.
Why?
Because it's funny.
Okay. We'll see how that fallout happens. Isaac.
All he do is
I'm
text
rooting
me.
for
He's
you
going to be
to
like,
be
Joaquin. I'm like, yeah. He's like, fuck you. I'm like, okay.
And then he's going to come to your house with
And fuck me.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That's an option.
Yeah.
It sure is an option.
It is.
Consensually. Yeah, those are the eyes of a consensual man. Anyway, so the original plan was I had to make plausible cause for 13 fucking people to murder you.
Mm-hmm.
And I was laying in my bed. I was laying in bed. I was getting all cozy, and I was like, there's absolutely no fucking way I'll ever on any earthly plane be able to do that. So I was like, okay, I can maybe do it if I realized it couldn't be you who gets killed because I couldn't figure out the connections you would have with everyone. So I was like, all right, I will be the one who gets killed. Joaquin's taking off his shoes. That's why he's grunting,
Yeah,
audio
sorry.
listeners.
I've had those shoes on for hours.
So I was like, I could make it so that I am the one who's killed because then I can figure out all the connections. And I wanted to make it so there was a limited list of suspects, and I gave 3 of them motives. So the original 3 that I came up with was Joaquin, who we recorded an extra bit for the podcast, which made him sound like a racist.
It was a bit.
It was a bit. We recorded a bit that made him sound like a racist that was never going to go in the podcast, but was a thing that he got upset that I cut out of the podcast.
Yes.
We told
And I must say, as well.
I didn't bait you into it.
No, I'm not saying that. You did.
I did
But
not.
the fact that for this next, I don't know, it's going to be probably a couple hours. I haven't lived it yet, but I will imagine I'd be very stressed out for the next couple hours.
That's why we need to.
Huh?
That's why we should make it a video.
No.
You're a
Because
guest.
now for the next 6 hours, I mean, people are going to realize it's a game. And they're
Correct.
playing a game. Kids are actually dead. And what's happening is not real.
Yes.
Obviously. But before that fact,
Yeah.
to where you die and people were like, oh, I'm a racist.
You were racist
so
until then.
that's cool.
That's really cool.
It's also very fitting to my character, though.
It is.
I'm Colonel Mustard.
Who is definitely a racist.
Definitely a
If you
racist.
look at Colonel Mustard, you're like, that guy's racist.
He chose to serve in the American.
That guy's banned on Twitter.
Indian American War.
Yeah,
He served Yeah, when we fought Native Americans.
Why haven't we changed that one? Why haven't we called that the? I don't know. Just
Because it can't be the Native American versus the white colonizer war.
we just call it the horrible white people war. That's all war. Never mind.
Exactly.
That's
what I
all
said.
war.
That's all war.
That's all war.
That's all war.
Anyway, the motive for Audrey was that I had lied to her in the 10th grade, saying
Do you need this one?
no.
Okay, because it was just like covering half my body.
I'd lied to her in the 10th grade saying that I was adopted and only recently revealed to her that I was not. Now, the other thing is that
I got you for a whole night with that.
Huh?
I got you for a whole night saying I was adopted.
You did get me for a whole night, I think.
I was very proud of that.
It was impressive.
I sold that shit.
You were convincing. That
Yeah.
might have been like the seed that planted this one, honestly. Like
Really?
you doing that to me. Now that I'm thinking about
I
it.
got you good.
You got me really good.
Because I've known you for a minute at that point. and
Yeah.
I still got you good.
It was a real, my head was topsy-turvy.
Catch 22.
Not that, that's not how you use that phrase. By the way, recently I had lied to Audrey about my dog's breed, my dog Naboo. I told Audrey that she was an Australian spitting dog, just offhandedly, and Audrey for some reason believed me. Don't know why. It's such bullshit. But also it was in passing, and then she was mad at me when I revealed that. So this felt like a pretty just one. Then originally, the person who killed me was Melissa, our friend who I brought up last week on the podcast. We got Hocus Pocus 2 together. What are you going to say?
I'm going to say something, but I'll wait till we're
Okay.
done.
So Melissa's murder intentions were that she was the actual creator and writer of hit short film Immortality, of which I am the star, writer, director, editor, which is a great film. Everyone should check it out. This is
I
not
can't
true.
stop staring at myself in the camera because this
We
lighting.
look so much better.
I look
We
good.
look handsome. Oh, that's, yeah.
Can you not do that? Can you not roll your own?
Not well.
Really?
It has to be in a sentence. I'm doing it in the third.
Romeo.
Romeo.
See?
I can do it when I'm talking. I can't just. I can't go into it immediately. Anyway,
It's like a car.
that's also not true. The thing about Melissa, not true.
No.
All of these were false.
Yeah.
And I was planning out all the motivations, all the stuff we had to do beforehand. Audrey, as of this time, I texted you for evidence, and you have not texted me back. Please do that. I'm calling you out on the podcast in the future by the time when you've already done it. So thank you in the future for
Your
having
lighting
done
looks
that.
stupid good.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yours looks. I look whitewashed.
I don't
like,
know
you
how to
look
fix
so good.
I
I look whitewashed.
I think that the exposure. We have to change. We might have to change the exposure settings
some
of your
color
camera.
correcting on mine.
I can do that. So then
Please.
everything was getting ready, and I was very excited about it all. What are you doing? Okay.
It's a nipple.
It is. I got pants nipples.
I've never realized that.
Oh, Gene's got pants nipples.
Yeah. Sorry.
We were getting everything ready, and I was preparing all of the shit for the the clue party, and then Melissa remembered that the day we're gonna do the party is her mom's birthday, so she could not come. Which, wow, when you're planning a murder and the murderer drops out, what a wrench in the spokes that is. What a real wrench in the spokes that is. So I was like, I was working, huh?
Like riding a bike and you stuck a stick in the tire.
I have not. I feel like there's a reason there's the expression though, and I feel like you know why based off of life experience.
Hits you fast.
Yep, I'm guessing.
Hits you real fast.
It's real fast.
Very fast.
You hurt? Did you?
Don't
get
do
hurt?
it down a hill.
Did you fucking do it down at? Why?
It's one of those.
How old were you?
14.
That's too old. That's too
Look, I was
old.
riding a bike. I just had this stick with me because I went to the woods with my friends. And we were coming down this hill back to the house, and it's one of those things where you just don't think and you do it.
Mm-hmm.
And before I could even think, it was so fast before I could think about what might happen. I just saw it and I just did it. Like, and dude,
Yeah, you got fucked up.
straight over the bike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is deadly.
Yeah.
That's killed people.
Well,
Good thing you're here.
I'm still standing.
You're still standing. Yeah.
That was yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I haven't heard it in
yeah.
a little bit. Anyway.
Dude, I gotta tell a little side. We're never gonna get through this.
We will never ever get through this.
We were at the rescue. What was it called? The Mission
Yeah, we were at the thrift store.
thrift store. I think it was like Mission, whatever. I don't fucking know.
It has the name of the city
Yeah.
I live in, so let's not say it.
Well, still, it's a company though.
Just talk
Doesn't
about
matter.
the thrift store.
Doesn't matter. And we were there, and we were just looking for like my costume for this
The Colonel Mustard.
Colonel Mustard, and because it's a bit like the thrift store is usually a big building. It's like a warehouse, right? And from
I know what you're going to talk about.
across the fucking room of the store, this like little Hispanic kid, I think it was a little girl, just like top of her lungs, like temper tantrum scream, just goes, "Ay Dios mío!"
She was
Oh,
so
dude,
upset.
fucking fell out. Oh my god! And what made it funnier is not the fact that she screamed, is that she screamed "Ay Dios mío," which is like I've never heard someone over the age of 42 say that. I mean, under the age of 42 say that, especially like a child. Everyone I heard has ever said as old, because usually like my parents or my grandparents. I just mean like they were.
Ay, Dios mío.
They were upset.
They were
like whatever
upset.
happened, like detrimental for her life.
I really thought that you were about to bring up the big sea of couches we saw there.
Oh my god, there were so many fucking couches.
We were standing at the
Look, I'll
back of
send
the
you the photos
clothes.
so you
Yes,
can put it
please.
on.
And we look over, and through this archway is a fucking ocean
seat,
of
literally.
couches. It was so much furniture.
In one mattress.
And one mattress.
Yeah.
I forgot. The picture made me remember, and oh my god, it's so. And there's a fire hydrant. Holy shit!
The fire hydrant?
Extinguisher. This is an
Oh.
enormous fire
Yeah.
extinguisher.
Oh, that's not the same one that
It's
Audrey
for
has.
if the couches. Oh yeah, but that one's empty.
And it's so funny though.
It's so funny. You
that
were,
she has an empty.
I loved how you said, "Oh, you're ready for anything." It's empty.
No. She didn't know it was empty.
I thought she did.
Unless she didn't hear her, because I was looking at it and I was like, "Wait a second." I was like, "What?" I was like, "Come look at this." I was like, "That's empty, right?" And he was like, "Yep." I was like, "You know your fire extinguisher is empty, right?" She's like, "Yeah, I just wanted it." I was like, "Okay."
Because you just found it on the side of the road.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
Like I was talking to my friend Trey about this at work. If I like, because this guy I know who like stole like a traffic cone, right?
Mhm.
He has it, and I was like, I mean, I was talking to him about that. I was like, if I saw like a stoplight sitting on the side of the road, I take it.
Yeah. If you see something cool, you want
Like
it.
a stoplight,
Yeah, it's
I would
like the
take that in a
iCarly
heartbeat.
apartment then.
Yeah.
Because then you got that cool stoplight. You got a
I
bottle
would take
robot.
that instantly.
Dude.
like
I
I put that in
would-
front of my door to know not to come in or not.
Oh my god. And then it's red light, green light rules to get
Yeah.
up to your
So if
front
it's red
porch.
light, don't come in. I'm fucking masturbating. Like, see what I said?
You were fucking masturbating.
Yeah, I was like, I'm masturbating.
Yeah.
Don't come in. But if it's like if it's like a yellow, you know, like
I'm just
I
putting
may
the,
be naked.
I'm just putting the pants back on.
I may be naked. Proceed with
I've
caution.
just cummed. And I'm ready. And you could enter, or it's your own. Enter at your own risk.
Exactly. I could be naked.
You could be naked. You
Yeah.
could be cummed.
Yep. Could be cummed. All cummed.
God. So many of our friends listen to this, and my mom.
It's funny though.
It's so funny.
I did the farmers only with cum.
You did.
Dude. Cum.
How have they never done that?
Someone has.
Someone has to. There must be a porno company out there.
Just about to say, there should be a farmers only porn. There has to be. Was it Rule 84? 64?
84. 36.
36.
32.
30,
I don't know.
Something.
So there's an internet rule.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, wait, my camera's not recording. There we go, we're back. I hate these cameras. We really need to get you that other. We need to get that
I
other.
gotta buy it.
We gotta.
It's poor right now.
I
I
understand.
gotta pay my credit card off. So basically, Melissa texted Cade, and now
No,
he's
I got
like,
it through Audrey. Audrey's like, Melissa can't do it.
oh,
And I was like, great. So then I was in this pit where I was like, fuck. How am I gonna figure out?
do that fuck again.
Fuck.
So genuine.
That
first one was so genuine.
fuck. It was real. It was a real. Because that's how I felt. I was like, because when you lose the murderer of your murder party, that's a really crucial part, believe it or not. That's a real linchpin in the plan.
Yeah. Like the murdered, you can just do anybody.
Yeah.
No?
No.
That's
The most
just as
important
bad.
people are the murdered and the murderer.
Murdered.
The murderer.
Murdered. They were
Murdered. You can change
Is that
the.
from Austin Powers?
I think that we're doing a bad Dr. Evil impression, but I do not think that this is from Austin Powers. Anywho, I then had to, in like an hour, I had to be like, all right, who's the new suspect? And we landed on executive producer and number one fan of the podcast, Castenia. Now,
Round of applause.
round of applause. Now. Why do we do that?
And we held the mic the same way between our legs. The thought I had was like, man, some of the shit we do.
So weird. so stupid. So weird. Okay, now I had to figure out a new thing for Ksenia. And then I was thinking about it. I was eating some spaghetti. And I thought to myself, oh my God, you know what me and Ksenia both love? Hit 2003 teen sitcom The OC. A show I love with all my heart, and so does Ksenia. So I was like, what if I had spoiled the end of The OC for her, and that just made her snap, and then she was like, I'm gonna kill Cade. And I was like, that was my real initial intention. So I started planning it out, and then I wrote all this in a little notebook, and literally I wrote the word out loud on paper. On paper I wrote, ooh, what if Ksenia wrote a new pilot script for The OC and showed it to me, like, could this be something we could, like, you like, and I could get notes and we could pitch? And then I was very mean about it. I was like, this is a bad thing. I don't like it. And that was her breaking point that made her want to murder me. So I got all this figured out. I got this all figured out in, altogether, I'll say 45 minutes. Then I spent an hour and a half planning.
Show those photos.
Yeah, I'll show those photos. These photos, and for the audio listeners, this is a copious amount of notes for the OC pilot script, of which I'm writing in full so that Ksenia will have a real script prop for the clue party. No one will ever read this, but I'm writing a 60-page pilot script for a reboot of the OC for no real reason.
Nope. And it's funny how you're on a crunch.
I'm on a crunch. I have, at this point, I have roughly 2 days to write it. And in that time, I also have to edit an entire video about Black Panther Wakanda Forever, which I just wrote an essay on. And I have another video that I have to get done by the end of Friday, and another video that I have to get done by the end of tomorrow.
You don't make great decisions, you know that?
Correct.
Yeah.
But I think if I just give myself like 4 hours, I could fucking blast through that script.
But you said play Freebird the whole time.
What's Freebird?
By Leonard Skinner.
Oh. I thought that was like your version
You know
of
the song?
I thought that you were referring to like playing hooky.
No. You know what the song is?
Yeah, Freebird by Leonard Skinner.
It was in
where he goes, Freebird,
the church scene in Kingsman.
Leonard Skinner. I do know that song.
Yeah.
That's about it. So now we are at the point where we had a big group FaceTime to iron out all the details. We've planned out where all the clues are in the house. And now we are at the point where I just have to write an entire script for the OC. We have to do some text planning so that we can have some pre-everything evidence. And then we have to do a whole murder and see if everyone solved. Did you solve it? Did you guys figure out that Ksenia was the fucking murderer? Who knows? What we do in the future, I guess.
This looks crazy.
Why? Joaquin is currently rubbing his hand on the top of his knee.
It's like
and
the way it's moving. I don't know.
what is? I don't know. I don't even know how to describe that. It wasn't
Like a
that
worm.
cool, audio listeners. It wasn't that.
Like
I
a
don't think it was that
worm.
cool. I don't. What do you?
If you could be a fruit, what would it be?
If I could be a fruit,
Yeah,
any fruit.
any fruit.
Peach.
That's literally what the fuck the question is.
Well, I had to think, Joaquin, and I didn't want there to be dead air.
A peach?
Yes, because they're soft and sweet, like me.
Fuzzy?
I'm a little fuzzy.
Not at all.
No, I'm not fuzzy at all.
No, so I don't know if you'd be a peach.
I'm actively not fuzzy.
You see, like a strawberry.
I'd be a strawberry. I love a strawberry.
Yeah, I'd be a blueberry.
I got that little green on top. Why would I don't know if you're a blueberry.
I fucking love a blueberry.
You love a blueberry, but I don't know if you
a
give
mango.
You give off more mango vibes than blueberry
Especially
vibes.
my hair right now.
Yeah, with your hair, that might be doing a
I
big
think
thing.
I'll do a mango.
When we were at the thrift store today, the cashier looked at you and said, "You know what? If I was so excited for you to come up because I wanted to give you the nickname
No,
Pumpkin."
the first lady was like, I was waiting for you to come up here because I want to tell you I love your hair.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, thank you, I appreciate it. The other girl went, yeah, if I were to give you a nickname, I need Pumpkin. The other girl went, and I got stuck in the voice.
The last lady.
The other girl went, I name you Joker.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's a little dark, but I take it.
It was very strange how she, I get it a little bit,
Yeah,
I guess.
I'll take it.
It was just a big jump.
Yeah.
Big jump to Joker
Then
hit film.
The lady, the first southern lady went, what was your favorite one, Heath Ledger or Joaquin Phoenix?
She did not know how to say Joaquin.
And no one does.
No
I'm
one
so
does.
used to it. I was like, well, since my name is Joaquin, I had to pick Joaquin because I'm a little biased.
It would have been really funny if you're like Mark Hamill. Or you just put out like a really obscure, like the
I thought
Adam
she was going
West
to say
one.
Jared Leto.
I also, when she started with the J, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Jared Leto. Weird that we're comparing these two.
But I mean, she picked two good ones to compare.
She did pick two good ones to compare. Someone from Dark Knight, hit film Dark Knight, and then
Yep.
someone from hit film Joker.
Yep.
Number one highest R-rated film grossing. It made the most money of any R-rated film of all time. Hit
insane.
the film Joker. People like Joker.
I get it, but
They look at him and they say, "That's just like me.
the Joker, baby.
He's the Joker, baby." They look at his big smile and his big goofy
That's
pants.
me for real.
Yeah, that's what they say.
That's me for
They
real.
sit in the audience, having never seen their penis over the size of
Wow.
their bellies.
Wow.
And they say, that's me right there. I'm the Joker. There are people out there who watch that movie and are like, this is just like my life.
I know.
What life do you lead? How is that possible?
I like the ones where people will say like the Batman from the Robert Pattinson ones, like that's like me. That's just like
That's
me. For
just
real.
like me. Yeah. Those ones all feel ironic. The ones
Yeah.
for Joker do not.
Really?
To me, you can tell the ones for the Batman. You're like, these all feel very ironic.
Yeah.
For Joker, hit or miss.
Yeah.
You look at it and you're like, this either is completely a joke
Mhm.
or this person is deadly serious.
Yeah.
And it's uncomfortable which way it will go.
That's funny.
They could be deadly serious. I will say, I think every person in the entire world would have a great time doing those stair dances that he does. You know, he's going down the
It
stairs.
was iconic.
It's iconic.
Especially the little version.
The little version.
Yeah, where someone like shrunk him. And
Someone shrunk him. I have never seen
you
that.
ever it's just a photo. It's not the whole video.
Oh, I have seen that.
Yeah.
I have a video on my Instagram where I put it to a song from Victorious.
I remember that.
I was like, I'm
Forgot
proud
about
of this edit. Good job, me.
Yeah.
Round of applause for me. I feel like Victorious is the first show in our generation where everyone was like, I got a crush on everyone on this show.
Nope.
What do you think the first show for that
I
was?
know. I mean, I don't agree because I didn't have a crush on everyone on that show.
Do you have a crush on anyone? I know many people who... Most people had a crush on Jade. Boy or girl, crush on Jade.
No, I mean, I kind of found what's his name attractive.
Beck.
No, the guy, the brother. With
Andre.
dreads. Andre.
Andre was
I
attractive.
found him
He
attractive.
was an attractive boy.
Yeah.
What do you think is the first show for our generation where everyone was like, ooh, yeah, this is awakening crushes inside of me? Zoe 101.
No.
Zaboomafoo. That
Absolutely not.
so
That's
fucked up.
That would it'll be a fucked up generation of
Yeah.
people.
Just everyone wants to fuck the lemur.
Kim Possible.
Oh, yeah, everyone.
Shigo.
I had a crush on both Kim Possible
Or
and
Shigo.
Shigo.
Yeah, both of them. Yeah. Or Avatar.
Katara, you believe?
Katara and that other girl.
Toph?
No.
Mei Li? Azula?
Azula. I mean, Azula, like. Azula fucking bad.
What if it would have been funny if I listed
Azula's
every other
bad.
female character on Avatar?
I mean, Azula's Fire from the Fire Nation, right?
yeah.
Yeah, bad.
She's, yes.
What is, give me top 3 or 5.
3, 2, 5?
Yeah, like
I
three
cannot
or
pick 4.
5. 3 or 5.
Okay.
Most attractive, like, childhood crushes from cartoons. For you.
For
personal.
me?
Yeah.
Obviously Kim Possible.
Okay, that's your one?
That's my
Wanna
number
go
one.
back and forth.
Let's go back and forth.
Okay. We can do movies too.
Okay.
My number one.
Can I explain Kim Possible?
Yeah.
I have no explanation.
Okay.
I don't know why I asked that question.
From what's that movie called? It's
Gladiator. Fire in the Sky.
the El Dorado.
Oh yeah, the fucking
I don't remember her name.
Shell.
Yeah.
Chel.
Yeah,
I don't remember how to say
her.
that. Wow, that face.
Dude,
Joaquin
oh my
made
God.
a face like he's looking at a delicious cheesecake.
Dude, fucking A. Because also in the thing, she's a hoe.
I
Have you
don't
seen the
think
movie?
I've ever seen this film.
There's a scene where she gets up. Oh my God, I'm about to get caught. And where she gets up, where the guy gets up, like she's at his crotch.
Uh-huh.
Like giving him the top. Like
The top?
the top.
The full top.
The full toppy.
Wow.
Yeah.
In a children's
A
picture.
children's picture multiple times. When she was
She's horny.
They upgraded the physics on her.
They upgraded. She
Yeah.
could float to the moon and
She could
back
float to the moon and back.
without
Okay.
any problem.
Who's your 2?
Number 2, Gwen Tennyson from Alien Force.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'll take that.
I'm gonna say that there's a running theme here.
Yeah.
Redheaded girls
Yeah.
for me.
My 2 would probably be.
I thought you were taking Gwen.
No,
for number 2.
I respect that. That's what
Do you
I
want me
meant
to
say.
give my explanation?
You don't have one.
Again, I have no explanation.
My second one would probably be. It's like a toss up.
Okay.
Cause she go. I don't want to put too low, right? Cause she go.
Mhm.
The personality and all was like a lot for me. I was like, man, I'm into some.
You were like, "Whoo!"
I'm into some mean motherfuckers. But then
You're like, put that green
from
hand
Danny
on me.
Phantom.
Go.
What's her
Sam.
name?
Sam Manson?
Mhm.
Ooh.
She's
Ooh, I might need to add that to my list.
yeah, right.
I'm trying to think now. I'm like, who do I
But
put on
also,
this list?
I want to put Timmy Turner's mom.
She's just called Mom. She does not have a
Mom,
first name.
yeah, Timmy Turner's mom.
Mom Turner. Really?
Bro.
You have been making some seductive
Bro.
fucking head
Oh,
motions.
and the fucking mom from
You're putting all of these George Shrinks.
no, fuck. That's why I can't put one. I can't put them in
Caillou.
order. I gotta think now. The mom from
Dragon Tales.
no
Arthur.
DD. Do my
Dexter's Laboratory.
Yeah, that mom. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. I'm pretty sure she's the one I'm talking about.
You're gonna explode when you see this mom. You're watch
You know
only
like,
for
right?
this part. Tune into the video version. You're gonna watch Joaquin explode from the torso down. It's just gonna be the rest of this podcast is gonna be
I'm
white
thinking of the
and
right
dripping.
mom, right?
You are.
But there's one I think where she's like, oh, there it is. There's the video. There it is. Dude, like, look at that.
This can't be from the show.
Yes.
This cannot be from the show. There's absolutely no way this is from the show.
Even if it's not, that's
Send
good
this to me. There's no pot. It's a gif of Dexter's mom in a skinny little bikini taking a big dive into the pool. She's still got her rubber gloves on. Wow. I can't fucking do that.
You sound like Baymax.
I can't fucking do that.
No, yeah.
That's a good guy. That's my
All
number
right,
3.
so I think she might be my number 2.
All right, number 3, Baymax.
Really? I respect that.
He's just soft. He's a soft boy.
I might have to go more than fucking 5, dude. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm having trouble with 3.
Damn, really?
I guess number 3 I can put Mary Jane Watson though. I'm a big fan, especially in Spectacular Spider-Man. I was like, ooh, Mary Jane Watson.
4 up Shigo.
Shigo. You didn't say 3.
Yeah, I did.
What was your 3?
Oh, 3 up Shigo.
A 3 Shigo.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I have to do 4.
Yeah.
Holy Christmas! I had so much time to plan this, and
I know.
I did not.
I named off a lot.
I didn't think about this that much.
I watched Naruto as a kid. I can do some good ones from Naruto too.
Who else?
Ooh, fucking
Was
Naruto.
I like-
Golly.
Yeah.
Damn.
You were a horny little boy.
Dude, those women changed the way I think of life.
Who else was I like? Yes, this person.
Sandy Cheeks.
New.
Pearl.
Mr. Krabs. Money.
Oh,
I liked what he. I liked
you
what
little
he.
gold digger.
I liked what he had. His values were good.
Mhm.
This is hard.
Yeah.
I'm having a real struggle.
hard.
Of Starfire.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Starfire and Raven. That's my
Young
number 4
Justice
and
version,
5. Young Justice didn't have either of those characters.
Oh.
Teen Titans did.
Yep,
The show did.
Wow. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Starfire and Raven. That's my number 4 and 5.
Ooh, from Young Justice, the Green Arrow lady.
Arsenal.
Not
Arsenal.
No,
What's
that's
her name?
You know what I'm talking about.
Tigress. That's what she gets called eventually.
And from Justice League Unlimited.
Black Canary.
No,
Wonder Woman.
No, Stargirl.
Fire. Stargirl.
Or, like the bad
child?
the bad version of
Galatea.
yeah. The bad version of Supergirl.
Yeah, Galatea. Stargirl was not a good choice.
Yeah, I don't know who that
She's a
is.
minor.
I don't know who that is.
She's a minor. She's a little girl.
I got him fucked up. Talking about Galatea. Galatea, bro.
There was a video I edited one time where someone was doing a Power Girl cosplay,
Mm-hmm.
and on the screen she was like, "Do I look like Power Girl yet?" And I said, "You look more like Galatea from Justice League Unlimited," but literally no one watching this knows or cares.
Can you put that in the edit?
Yes,
That's fucking crazy.
she doesn't give a fuck what I do.
Yeah, but Galatea.
Supergirl, even also
Or Catwoman.
Catwoman,
From, Batgirl.
Bad Girl. You
From
yes.
Justice League. Yeah, but she, especially in Batman the animated series.
I also the last one I'll add is the goth girl from 16. I don't remember her name. Nikki's her name. She's the one who worked at that clothing store with the.
16 is a fever dream for me.
16 was I liked it. All of it is for free on YouTube. Go watch it if you don't have anything else to do. What I would do in senior year, Joaquin, when I was in senior year in study hall, I would open my iPad, my school actually had an iPod Nano. That's what I had for all my classes, just a little iPod Nano. And I would scroll, and that's how I take
Imagine
my notes.
how inconvenience. Wow, fuck me. Inconvenient that would be.
I would love it.
We should open an inconvenience store.
Where we just shoot people when they walk in.
Wow, no, that's not an inconvenience.
Death store.
Yeah, but no, like there's a convenience store.
Yeah.
We should make an inconvenience store.
What that is everything glued down and just a little sticky.
Everything's a little difficult to get.
Uh-huh.
Like maybe like the racks are a little like askew. Like
So if you touch one thing,
there's
everything falls
not
off.
enough of everything. You know,
They're just
some things are sticky. The floor is always sticky.
Floor's always too sticky.
Smells not terrible. It smells like there's like a weird smell.
There's a weird off
But, like,
smell,
when you
and
try
when you
to-
get closer to the counter, you smell it more.
Yep. When you try to pull it off the rack, it's like it's jammed. And you get stuck. Our coffee's always 4 hours old at a minimum.
Too cold, and not good. We make 4 hours.
Okay.
I was trying to remember what I wanted to say,
Oh.
and I was gonna say that in senior year I would watch 16
Yeah.
off of YouTube on my iPod Nano, but that's about all I did. That was the extent of that.
That thing be fun.
I agree. We should really invest all of the money we have.
I would
into
watch
that.
whole F1 races.
Just behind the counter and just be
No,
like,
no,
just
no.
hold up.
At school, senior year. So
Oh wow!
Because people would upload old ones,
Mhm.
like the whole race, on YouTube, and it's like, I'll just watch it.
Yeah.
Nothing else to do.
One time,
Do my homework in study hall?
why would you
Absolutely
ever
not.
do that?
Absolutely not.
One time, someone who was sitting at my study hall table looked at me and they said, "You watch this all the time. Is this your favorite show?" And I said, "Could you think of anything better I could be doing right now?" And they said, "Great point," and left me
Who was
alone.
that? Because it's pretty ass. Want to know who it was?
I'm trying to remember. That's the thing. Do you want to do a competition real quick?
Yeah.
Who can stare into their lights the longest?
Fuck you, dude. There was one time I was hanging out with my friend. I don't know what's her name. I don't know if they want it on there.
Water bottle.
Water bottle. Yeah, and we were chilling. It's upstairs, and I
Mhm.
saw that the sun, from where my room is, when it's sunset. Sun is setting.
Sundown, like you're a
Fucking
cowboy.
Yeah, the sun is setting.
At sundown, I'm gonna see you in that high noon at sundown. It's both times, and I'm gonna shoot you right between the eyes.
It lights up my whole room orange, or my whole third
That's
floor orange. Yeah, it's
cool.
pretty cool. Sometimes it depends on where the sun is that day.
And the moon. The moon
And the moon,
affects it
yes.
heavily. The moon just, he's like,
Yes.
he's got those airplane cones, and he's like, go down, go down, go. Ah, we missed it. Ah, fuck, we keep missing it.
It's like the Manhattan, whatever the fuck it's called. Manhattan.
Oh, that strip.
Manhattan Hedge, where it's called.
Hedge.
Anywho, I don't fucking know.
What are you talking
I
about?
don't know. Anywho, and I was just like enamored with it. I was like, dude, that's beautiful. It's
Mhm.
just this bright orange thing, right? And I was staring at it for way too long. And I turned, and all of a sudden, right just in the middle of my eyesight was a big fucking black dot. And I was just like, oh shit. Oh shit. And this, I was trying to sit down and just be like, it's going to go away. It's going to go away. It wasn't going away fast enough. And I was like,
you stared for too long.
Fuck. And I ran downstairs. I was like, listen, I know I'm okay. I'm going to be fine. I'm kind of freaking out right now. My dad was like, what? I was like, I stared into the sun too long. He's like, oh, you fucking idiot. He started
Dumbass.
freaking me out. I was like, getting scared. I was like, dude, I was staring it for a minute.
Also, my foot fell off. Look at this. It's dangling all
Dang it,
about.
I limped all the way
Yeah.
down here.
Big
Did you
blood
fall
trail.
3 times?
It's mainly the sun, though. That's the
I'm
biggest
about
problem.
to
What Manhattan thing are you? Are you talking about that street in Manhattan where when the sun sets, you just
like once a year, not even once a year, it's like once every couple of years.
I think it's once every day.
No, it's not.
There's a street in Manhattan where you just go and then shit happens.
No, it's literally. I saw Neil deGrasse Tyson post, but it's like a rare phenomenon.
Oh, the Bourbon District.
Manhattan Henge.
Never.
Henge,
I've vaguely heard of this.
Is and also inaccurately called the Manhattan Solstice, is an event during which the setting sun or the rising sun is aligned with the east-west streets of the main street of Manhattan, New York City. The astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson said that he has coined the term by analogy with Stonehenge.
It would have been funny if he coined the term big fucking sun blast.
So it's not once every couple of years, but it's May 29th and 30th and July 11th and 12th. So it's not, it's not all the time, though.
Not all the time. Thought it was all the time for some reason. One of my favorite things.
Look at this photo, though. I mean, like, look, this is fucking gorgeous.
That is very pretty. It looks like that actually looks like. Could you go back to the first one? It looks like. That looks like the scene in Independence Day when they blow up the Empire State Building and the fire is starting to rush through the streets.
I've never seen Independence Day.
It's good, maybe. I saw it when I was 6, so I saw it. Holy shit! I watched Independence Day 15 years ago.
Fucking A.
Right?
Fun fact, though. So remember the scene where he's walking across the desert, the salt flats?
Yeah.
And he's pulling that alien?
Yeah, I saw it 15 years ago. I know all this like the back of my hand.
Do you not remember this at all?
I remember it vaguely.
Okay, he's doing that, right?
Is it Will Smith or Jeff Goldblum?
It's Will Smith.
Okay.
And he's like fucking complaining about whatever, blah, blah, being left out in the desert, whatever. He's like, what in the hell is that smell? Because the salt flats actually exude a fucking terrible smell.
Oh, really?
So that was actually, because the whole time, obviously the smell's there.
Yeah.
And that was actually Will Smith going, what the hell is that fucking smell?
That's very funny.
Yeah.
I want to tell a quick story about New York.
No.
The last time I was in New York with my aunt, she's like, there's a lot of rats about right now, just scurrying all about. And then we were walking home from dinner one night.
Are they not always?
Usually they're like in the subway, but apparently they were out on the street. I don't think
I've ever seen a rat before.
This is my favorite rat experience I've ever had. We were walking. For some reason, my aunt is terrified of rats, even though she lives in
New
Greenwich.
York, yeah.
Like Greenwich Village is where she
I
lives.
don't know where that is.
That's the Lower East Side of Manhattan.
That doesn't still mean anything to
Manhattan Island, New York, main island of
But
New York.
what is the fact of me living in Greenwich, though? Like, what does that mean?
I was just specifying. Some people know where Greenwich is.
Okay, I thought that was like a rat-infested zone. That's what I was thinking it was.
No, everywhere's got rats.
See, that's why I was confused. You said in Greenwich. I was like, okay, is Greenwich like...
Greenwich isn't known for their rats.
The ground zero?
She might also not be... I think she's in Greenwich. I'm not sure.
I thought that was like ground zero for rats.
Don't go to my aunt's house.
Yeah, I bet you they'll find it.
Yeah.
There's one house in all Greenwich.
In Greenwich Village, which is smaller. Anyway... We were walking back.
Off of 3rd Street.
Yeah, I don't know.
Imagine
that would be crazy.
I'd be afraid.
That'd be crazy.
I'd be afraid.
We were walking, and she said, "Watch out for rats." And then looked down, and there was a rat that had been squished by something and was flat as a piece of paper. And she jumped about 2 feet in the air and started running down the sidewalk. And I was like, "That is the flattest animal I have ever seen. I do not understand how this could happen to any creature."
A couple of weeks ago, I was going to get gas because I had to get it at night before I had to get it in the morning because I had to leave early. And dude, on the
you
side,
got it both times.
No, I had to get it at night because I didn't want to get it in the morning.
Oh, you did.
Early.
I thought you said I had to get it at night before I go get it in the morning.
I might have said that. And
imagine if you thought that was a good way to like save money on gas to have the tank at night and then go in the morning and get the
bank
other.
account just resets every day.
Yeah, it does.
Right.
Your Bitcoin
bank account just resets every day.
Yeah, it absolutely does.
Not Bitcoin. That's terrible money right now.
Don't invest.
Don't invest in crypto.
Buy, sell.
Literally, people sold so much they couldn't pay them. That's what happened.
You cannot pay for anything.
That's what happened to crypto. Okay,
anyway, flat rat.
And it wasn't a rat, but it was on the left side of the road because I was on the right side because we live in the States.
Why'd you specify that?
Because it's the right way to drive. And this fucking deer, it looked like it exploded.
Gross.
And it was in the left lane, like in the middle of the left side. Like, dude, it was fucking bad. Like, this fucking deer looked like a 50 caliber shotgun.
They should have called Northwood's Law.
Blew up, dude. And so then I forgot because I was fucking filling up gas. I was there for a minute because those fucking pumps
you needed
pissed
to get
me off.
the gas at
So I had
night
to
in
keep
the morning.
moving my car and fucking all this bullshit. So I was just annoyed, right? And I was coming off, and I had this strong whiff, and I was like,
"Oh,
fuck, dude!" I had to go like on the side of the road, and this, dude, it was like exploded.
That's fucked up.
Like the head was across the street.
Oh,
like, it was bad, dude.
Have you ever seen a show on the Animal Planet called Northwood's Law?
Mm-mm.
It's ridiculous. It's hilarious. It's about fish and game policemen.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I thought about this is because they would definitely investigate this and be like, well, we can't say for certain that this deer was hit by a car.
I don't think they could.
They would,
Unless there was a tire mark. I don't like, dude.
they'd say maybe this was a bear.
Because usually if it's hit by like a car, it bounces away. It was in
Yeah.
the middle of the lane.
It was
It's like
disintegrated.
it's spontaneously combusted.
The deer was struck by lightning.
Literally. Do you
He's-
know there's actually recorded data of people spontaneously combusting?
I have heard that.
Isn't that fucking kind of terrifying?
How do you think that? Do you think the guy was just rubbing his feet real hard on the
Well,
carpet?
It's multiple people. Like they're like sitting in a chair and they just poof, literally fucking explode.
Yeah, that's insane.
Imagine that.
Do you think that it's my
Imagine
thing, though?
on air.
Oh, that's how
Someone spontaneously combust.
on. Is it us? Is it us on air?
I'd be
We'll
down.
see it. If I die, I want it to be recorded,
Me too.
even if it's me just in a bed pissing and shitting myself.
I'd rather die like doing something.
I'd rather die playing a game of checkers and then
Go ahead,
and
die.
then go checkmate, and then someone's like, "That's not how you play this game." And I was like, "Wait, what?"
I'd rather die doing something cool,
Like checkers?
like driving.
Would you? What is
Flying.
spontaneous combustion? That's not a way you'd want to die.
No.
I'd be into that.
Well, I feel like at that point something would come to me afterwards and be like, "Yo, what are you?"
They're like, "Guy, whoa, do you want like a revive
Like
on this one?"
I'd pop next to God and he's like, "What?"
He's like, "Oh fuck, I was trying to smite Rasputin."
Like your name's close. I'm like, "No, my name's fucking Gerald."
He's like, "Your name's Joaquin."
No, I'm
He's looking
fucking
up
saying
and
like,
down. He's all confused. He's like, "I thought your name was Joaquin. Have it right here on my little paper, my little God paper. Have a big little list I keep on my hand." When I was at the airport going to San Diego last week, there was a guy who said, "Come up to my funny little station, and then I'll get your ticket scanned." And I was like, "This guy's awesome. Why did you call it a funny
definitely
little
did
station?"
coke.
Why is that your first assumption? I call things a funny little station
Yeah,
all the
but
time.
you also are
Always
a
on
one
coke.
of one.
No, that's not true. That's absolutely not true. I'm a what?
A one of one.
A one of one?
Oh, I thought you meant you always did coke.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's what you were talking about. It's not true. I was like, yeah, I'll say you're one of one. I thought you were like instantly smacking
You think
down.
that God on his little tiny list that he has on his hand at all times, he was like, "I'll break the mold after this one."
Yeah.
Do you think
Just
there's
you.
Do you think there's a second Joaquin out there?
What's my name?
No, like you.
No.
So they broke the mold after you too. Does he break every mold? Imagine God's life sucks because he's up there. He's making a mold. He's like, "Oh, this one's gonna be great." He makes one. Instantly, they always shatter. He's like, "Fuck!"
It's like if they work on Wall Street, all the same.
Oh yeah, they all
All
look
the same.
exactly the same.
Politician, all the same.
All the same. He was like, "Why do these ones keep working?"
Yeah. White.
We're getting political on the podcast. It's the scariest time of the year, Joaquin. I'm not just stealing a bit from Mr. Sunday
No,
Movies.
it's actually fucking terrifying.
It is. Election season and tax
it just
season.
ended too.
So scary.
Ended last week as the time of recording. As the time of recording ended today, but as an episode
As
launching.
the episode come out, it
Yeah.
came out. Tell everyone how you've been dressing yourself.
Oh yeah, since my hair is like purple.
Yeah, it's purple. That's purple hair. That's the purplest hair I've ever
it's like
seen.
Scarlet kind of color, like orangey red.
Scarlet is not a good descriptor.
Yeah, I want to say call it scarlet. It's more just orangey red.
Yeah.
Right.
Like a fire. It looks like a fire.
Yeah, yeah. I've been choosing to wear orange or red shirts
Yeah.
or something on it. Like this shirt has orange and red on it.
It's a
Black.
fire.
It's Spitfire.
Do you know-
skateboard company?
You know what you kind of...
This shirt also makes my chest look really good. I was walking into
Okay.
the bathroom and I was like,
Damn. I got double D's right now.
yeah, fucking biddy's a biddian.
You kind of, with this hair, it gives off... Remember that Flash game that you would play in like middle school? Fire
Oh my
Boy
god,
and
Fire
Water
Boy
Girl?
Water Girl. The game was so good.
That game, I never played it.
I played it all the time because you had to play as two characters at once. You wazzed and arrows.
I would see other people playing it, and I was like,
Blast.
what a time that they're having over there.
But
Well, now to find other weirder games for me to play.
most of the time on Cool Math games, I played like that block game.
Do you know what I played a lot? It was like called 2048 or something.
Oh yeah,
And you're
yeah.
just pushing numbers together. For some reason, my brain was like, this is something
that's a
that
fun.
I could
That's
win.
a fun game.
Pretty-
Swindler.
Swindler?
Yeah,
That's always a great title.
love Swindler. Swindler was fun. TSC. Oh my god. Yeah.
T.S. Eliot. That was my game. That was my game of choice. T.S. Eliot.
Dude,
Famed
Nitro-
author.
There's like a lot of Papa games around here.
Papa?
The Papa's Pizzeria, Cakeria, Cupcakeria.
Okay.
You didn't play those Papa games?
No.
Oh shit.
I was a video gamey child. What I would do...
I video gamed my games off.
What I would do often when I had break time in class is I would load up Pandora on the school computer, Pandora, the music website, because I had not yet discovered Spotify. I would put on Fall Out Boy radio, and I would write in the my little notebook, little stories I was writing, and then I would share.
Everyone went through Fall Out Boy phase.
Yeah, it's called My Life. No, I don't listen to Fall Out Boy. I do listen to My Chemical Romance.
They had a music
though.
video with like the puppets, and they had to fight like a cage fight.
Okay.
That shit scared the fuck out of me. I think
that you're remembering an Imagine Dragons Radioactive with Alexander Daddario.
Yeah, they had all like those little puppets.
Can I add her to my crush list?
100%.
Cool.
Yeah.
Percy Jackson made me be like, whoa, humans. That was the first time I was like, humans?
Really?
Outside of cartoons. How old was I when that movie came out?
Too old.
Okay, then maybe that wasn't it. Maybe it was Bridget Mendler and Good Luck Charlie. Also yes, it was Bridget Mendler and Good Luck Charlie.
I don't find her attractive.
I was in.
The mom.
The mom on Good Luck Charlie?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Is it because she's 4 feet shorter than you? Could put her in your little pocket?
No. No.
Just pick her up. Hot dad on that show, too. Bob Duncan, hot man. Bob Duncan, hot man. Yes, no.
Bob Duncan, yeah.
Especially when he
Bobby
got fucking
Dunks.
ripped.
Oh, Bobby Dunk got big.
Bobby Dunk got big.
Bobby Dunks.
Bobby Dunks. Dude, if we could get him on the podcast,
I would cry.
I would love to. He was in a Mel Brooks movie. Oh, my God. Come on.
Dunks.
What's your name? Eric Allen Kramer. Come on the podcast. God, please.
That's how I introduced him, Bobby Dunks.
Bobby Dunks. Everybody knows him as Bobby Dunks. If he sat between us, he's such a ripped man.
He wouldn't fit.
He would not fit.
I'd sit on his lap.
I would sit on it. We could sit on him like Santa Claus.
I was literally about to say I want him to be my Santa Claus.
Yeah, we'll say like we could
always be my maybe.
Santa baby, will you be on our podcast tonight? I don't know any of the lines for that song.
We're coming down the chin. You sound like fucking Marilyn Monroe.
Santa baby.
See, I was doing that, and you're like, "No, it's too sexual." I'm like, "It was fucking."
Who's fucking? We're fucking Eric Allen Kramer.
No,
come on the podcast.
No,
we won't fuck you.